right, good morning. Hey, before we get started, Teddy Ball game, real quick, boys and girls, tonight is back to school night, okay? And it is super important that we have your families here tonight so that your teachers can share important information about you. And not only you, but what's going on in your classroom and how your families can best help you at home. So make sure you try to go home and remind them and I can't think of that word, persuade them to come tonight, okay? 5:30 kindergarten to second grade, 6:30 3 through 5. That said, what we got happening in the world of sports?
Well, Deluge, in MLB baseball news, the Baltimore Orioles defeated the Cleveland Guardians 5-1 and remain as the top seed in the American League. And on the National League side, the Phillies completed a sweep of their rivals, the New York Mets, and have run their win streak up to 5 straight games.
Not only a win streak to 5 straight games, but I think a magic number to make the playoffs to only one game.
One game.
So it's playoff baseball time, boys and girls. You're going to hear a lot about it from these two.
And in NCAA college football news, the Ohio State Buckeyes snuck past the Notre Dame Fighting Irish 17-14 as running back Chip Trayanum scored with 1 second left. The Buckeyes seem to have the luck of the Irish on their side as Notre Dame played with only 10 defenders on the last 2 plays of the game.
Is that luck or is that a slipping of not keeping your head out of the game, right? Your head's got to be in the game all the time, boys and girls, every minute. Because if it's not, someone else will take advantage of that, and that's how you're going to lose.
And in NFL football news, the Miami Dolphins walloped the Denver Broncos 70-20. I don't think I've ever seen a score quite like that. I think my son was telling me 1960s, maybe we saw a score of 70 or something like that. Tua Tagovailoa threw 4 TD passes, and running back Raheem Mostert added 4 more touchdowns to help the Dolphins pass the winless Broncos. The Dolphins, the 49ers, and the Eagles are the only remaining undefeated teams in the NFL.
Well, I have a comment about that after your next slide, Teddy Ball game, but they are not the only undefeated teams in fantasy football.
No.
Patty Fantasy Football League. Tell me a little bit about that.
And Deluge in fantasy football, Teddy Ball game and Deluge both won their matches this week. Mrs. Charlin had the highest score this week with 167.20 points as she takes over the league's top spot, followed by Deluge in second and Mrs. Montez in third place.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Hey, Teddy Ball game, pop quiz for you. Don't look at the screen. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Name the most famous, probably most successful basketball player ever.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Teddy Ball game. That's why he does what he does, boys and girls. He's right. Michael Jordan. Here's what I want to say. The Dolphins lost 70-20. I mean, it was crazy, right? And they showed, Teddy Ball game showed that picture of the Dolphin player looking all dejected. Here's the thing. I told I think every single one of you guys this on Friday. You will lose more often in your life than you will win. Even Michael Jordan, the most successful basketball player of all time, lost 366 times as a professional basketball player, including getting cut from his high school basketball team. So those Denver Broncos have a challenge in front of them. Anytime you have lost, and by losing, I mean just not done well, not done as well as you could have. Maybe you did lose a sports game or some kind of challenge in your classroom, or you didn't get the grade that you wanted. Whatever that is, you have to turn it around. The mentality has to be, well, I lost. Now, what can we do to make sure I never lose 70-20 again? Or what can I do to make sure I am still the most successful basketball player or student or whoever you want to be that you can be? And it's all here, boys and girls. It all starts there with the right mentality. So Michael Jordan had it. Maybe the Denver Broncos will have it. We know Teddy Ball game and Deluge have it. What about you? Here's the good news. You got support from your teachers and everybody else around you in your classroom. Hopefully that's what we should be doing, because that's why we say together we are. Have a great day.